shop. I really feel like something's in here. Is that the door? Can you close the door? That was on the door. I've got this sudden feeling that we shouldn't be here.
Have you?
Right, we've split off. Zoe's on her own. I'm on my own. I'm gonna have to come away from that door. If that was you that's just made a noise, could you please do it again but a bit louder?
Oh shit.
A female. It's quite loud. Just gonna have a look.
Although built in 1889 during the Victorian era, this place became very useful during both World Wars as a munitions storage facility. With all original doors and signs, it helps get a sense of the place, walking where they once walked, walking where they once worked, imagining how many worked here. Did females and males work here? There were also 3 cottages used for police. I'm assuming they lived here to guard the place, but I'm not sure. I mean, with this place being used for what it was, I do imagine it needed heavily guarding. I wonder how many break-ins and robberies happened here. Let's investigate and see if anything or anybody still resides here. Maybe someone has a story to tell.
Hello spooklets and welcome back to the channel. Tonight we've come to an old military place. It's like a military police.
Headquarters.
Yeah, like a military police headquarters. There's 3 abandoned cottages, aren't they? Like houses. And then we've come to, it was ammunition storage in here, we believe, don't we? There's like rail tracks on the floor, which you'll see. And a cart would have been pushed up and down. I think there's 3 of these rooms, but we've kind of just picked a room. But we thought we'd start in here. If not, we'll pop over to the houses. But we're not feeling it in the houses at the minute, and there's quite a lot of traffic, and this is set back a bit more, isn't it? So we thought we'd come here first. So, yes, if this is the first time you're seeing this face, subscribe for all the spooky shit. And a massive thank you to the channel members. You guys are absolutely awesome. I'm with Zoe tonight. There she is. Let's do this. Shall I shut these? Let's shut the doors. Hello. My name's Susie.
And I'm Zoe.
We've come to visit you tonight. Well, if anybody's here. If somebody is here, could you let us know? Could you make a noise? There's a barrel, well, a plastic bucket on the floor. It's white. Could you maybe knock on that, just to let us know that you're here? Or move it. We're paranormal investigators, and we're here to prove that there's life after death. Could you help us with that? We'd really appreciate it.
Unfortunately, we can't see you. That's why we ask you to do things. But if you can see us, can you let us know? We believe that this place housed ammunition. Are we right?
I don't know why, but now the door's being closed, I don't feel so. I don't have them feelings that we were having when we walked in.
No, when we walked in, guys, you had your heart was racing, and I had butterflies like from head to toe. It was as soon as we walked in, wasn't it? That's why we chose this room. Not to say that what we felt was paranormal, but you just go with your senses, and we sensed it. No, weirdly enough. Shall I open the doors again?
Yeah, maybe they think we've locked them out.
Can you come join us? We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, we're not shutting you out.
No, absolutely not.
We want you here with us. Or we would like you here with us.
We would. We'd really appreciate your company tonight.
We've travelled quite a long way to come and see you tonight. We've been here before. Maybe you'll remember us. We came with another lady.
And we was in this room, weren't we? What? You alright? Is that not facing where you're looking?
No.
What was it?
It might have been your hair moving on the back of your... But as I was stood here, I could just see like the corner of that window, and
Yeah.
it might have been your hair that moved, but it looked like something moved. So... Oh. It was like here, just where that shutter is.
Yeah.
It was just a quick dark flash, but it might have just been your hair moving, like I say.
Well, if it wasn't my hair, is that somebody coming to join us? Do you want to come in this room? If you come walking here, we might be able to hear you. We might be able to hear you walking. I thought I heard a slight shuffle.
We're both still.
Mhm.
I don't know why I've got a real feeling around those windows tonight.
Have you?
Yeah. Mainly that one.
It's weird because the door's shut. The doors aren't affecting us.
No.
And that's where someone would come through. You couldn't get through them windows.
No.
So it's not that. Can we hear you walking? There is a lot of traffic. Should die down. Could you walk around in this room? We'd hear you walking. What about if I throw something? I know you probably won't be able to throw this back, but could you throw something back or replicate the sound? Sharp. shadow as well in there, and it wasn't my torch. Just before that happened, I was looking right at it. It was black and it peeped just a little bit and then went back.
Like what I think.
Is that what it was like a peep?
Yeah.
That's why I think I just went, shut up, because that happened and then the bang.
Twice.
Yeah. Did you hear the metal sound as well? In between the bangs?
No.
But that was on cue. So try it again. If that was you, honestly, we really appreciate it. But we need to confirm that this is you. So if I throw something again, could you do that again? Please do it again. I'm just going to check because I definitely saw something. 100% saw something. It went out the corner of my eye. I can't get into, because it's quite a thick shelf bit. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so if you can't throw it back to us again, or replicate the sound again, can you whistle? I'm going to have a go at whistling. My lips are really dry, and Susie knows that I really can't whistle. So if you can do this for me.
It's whistling. It was like really distant. Could you do, if that was you, could you do it again? Could you whistle? Is that knocking again?
I didn't know if it was knocking or boots walking.
Yeah, it was a similar sound to that as well. They would have wore boots as well, wouldn't they?
Big black heavy boots.
Yeah, but they've had steel toe cap or something similar anyway, wouldn't
They're
they?
working in here, I would think so.
They'd have to, protection, they'd have to have a lot of protection working with ammunition. That's dangerous actually, what if you dropped?
Blow yourself up, blow your leg off.
I know.
I wonder if those cottages were part of this and the people who worked here would have lived in there, or do you think they're too new?
I'm not sure. Could you help us? Did anybody live in those cottages that worked here? Could you let us know by making a noise?
Do you hear a woman speak?
No, I thought I heard shuffling though. I was focused on that. You heard a woman.
It felt like
Someone's in the corridor. I keep hearing shuffling out here.
Do you remember we did that out there, didn't we?
We did come out here and I saw a shadow, but the camera didn't pick it up. No, I was gutted. I definitely 100% saw it because I was looking right at it down here. So the last time I was here, we did investigate in the corridor, and straight on, in my vision, was a shadow. I was so excited to edit that video and see that shadow again, but unfortunately for some reason the camera didn't pick it up. I do think it's weird that I still saw a shadow tonight in the little window at the back of the room with my own eyes, my camera, boob cam, pointing that way, and it didn't pick it up again. Can spirits do that? Can they manipulate who gets to see what? Like an EVP, when you do an EVP session, you have the recorder going, you're silent, you can't hear anything with your own ears, but you play it back, and there it is sometimes. Something. Is it the same? Can it be the same the other way round?
Because I had that thing, I had this feeling about that direction, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I was stood facing that way, the majority.
Yeah. But you feel like you've seen something in this window. I feel like I've seen something in there. It feels like something's surrounding, if something's here. But we need confirmation of this. Okay, so we're kind of maybe feeling like we're surrounded. But obviously we're unsure whether you are here with us. Could you show yourself again? That was out there.
Walking.
Yeah. Could you either show yourself again to one of us, or could you really, really give us some heavy footsteps? That was a vehicle. I thought I could hear footsteps then. Could you really, really put them feet down hard and give us some good footsteps if you can? No, it wasn't. Yeah. I think it was my ears with the footsteps then. Is that a knock? Feels like them knocks and bangs are coming from next door. Could you come in this room with us? Please. Or if you are in that room next door, could you make a really loud bang?
What's that bad?
I don't know. I keep thinking I can hear a man. Come on, be nice and, what's the word, prominent?
Loud.
Loud.
Throw a stone again for us. So then we can hear you really, really loud.
Did someone just cough? I really feel like something's in here. How are you feeling? Yeah. I didn't feel like this when we first came in though.
Do you want us to do a look off?
Yeah. What I'm going to do, guys, I'll leave that there. I'll take this out here and prop it up against the door facing down there with my torch, and then we've got the room covered. We'll pop out and just see if anything happens in the room. Is that the door? Can you close the door? If you could do that, that would be really cool. That was on the door. There's no wind.
I thought I heard footsteps before it creaked.
Did you?
Was that a woman?
You keep hearing a woman and I keep hearing a man. Oh, no one's here. Oh, there's a slight breeze. But they're not easy to move for that light breeze. They're quite stiff, guys. Obviously, you can't feel it. But if it stops. We'll try and do a little lock off then. Right, this camera records 30 minutes at a time, so I've just started it. We're not going to be out there for 30 minutes, but we're just going to... Oh my God, Maria Shadow scared me. Yeah, we're just going to step out for 5, just to see if anything comes in.
Or goes out.
Or goes out. See you soon.
Let's go.
Okay. We've laid some equipment out. I'll explain what they are. There's a little box in that little alcove where I felt, wow, that's bright. Where I thought I saw somebody. If you touch it, it will make a noise. And we've laid some little clear balls out, and if you touch them, they'll flash. Jesus. So, could you... oh yes, sorry, and there's also a little white light in the door, and you can turn that on if you walk into this room or walk past it, run your hand in front of it, you can turn that little light on. So what we'd like you to do, because again we can't see you, is can you touch a piece of this equipment for us, please? Let us know that you're here. Please touch a piece of this equipment. It just lets us know that you're here with us. Or if you don't want to touch any of the equipment, that's fine, you don't have to. Could you make another noise?
Like Susie says, you can make another noise, you can cough, you can speak, you can bang, you can whistle. if you're able to do so. If you need energy for this, we've both got phones, we've both got lights. Use some of our energy, not too much of mine though, as always, because I'm driving.
You can use mine, I can go to sleep. You all right? We'd really, really appreciate you to come through with us tonight. That made no sense. Come through with us. Come through to us.
Come to be with us.
Yeah. We just want your company. We want to know about you. We want to know your story. Did you work here? Sorry.
Everybody's got a story to tell.
Yeah, and we want to hear yours. Did you work here?
It may not have been with the military, it could have been on the farmland.
I was just going to say there is farmland.
So did you work on the farm? Did you own the farm?
A while ago, I was in them lovely cottages, and I put a little recorder down, and I asked some questions and asked for somebody to speak in it and answer the questions for me. And I either asked for a name or who lived there, and we got the name Tom in a whisper down the recording. Is there a Tom here on this land? Could you let us know in your way? I wonder if Tom would come talk to us if I put an EVP out, or somebody.
Yeah.
Let's try. So this is a little recorder. I am going to ask some questions. You can either answer the questions that I'm going to ask, or you can say whatever you want in it. You ready? Could you let us know your name, please? Did you work here? Has anybody been making noises for us tonight? Are you male or female? If you've got anything you'd like to tell us now. Right, I'm going to come get it. Thank you. Okay, we'll try again in a bit.
Did you like working here? Either in the military or on the farmland?
Did you hear that chink?
I thought it was a bird. Was it a bird?
Oh, it could have been. It could have been. We'll put it as a bird. I just heard like a chink, but I see what you mean. Thinking about it, it could have been a bird. Are you trying to let us know you're here? Or was that a bird? If it was you, can you throw something? That box that I've put in that little window hatch thing. One of those.
The hole in the wall.
The hole in the wall. It's never gone off for me before, and I really want it to go off. I'll put my torch down, look. Sorry, shine a light in your eye. Can you touch that box? Please. I really, really, really would love that to go off. You could be the first person to set that box off. Ever. Well, not a live person. We were hearing all sorts when we first came in, when we first started. It's since we've been out, isn't it?
It is.
What if I shut the doors? Can you knock on the door and I'll open it? I just heard someone say hello.
Did you?
It's a female.
Did you? Can you say hello again?
It was in my left ear.
So in the room.
In,
Out in there.
yeah. It was like distant but not. I don't know how to explain it.
Quiet.
Hmm.
Can you say hello a little bit louder for me so I can hear it? Did you hear somebody speaking?
No. What did you hear? I'm finding it weird. You're hearing things and then I'm hearing things. Like the voices, we're not both hearing them. I've got this sudden feeling that we shouldn't be here.
Have you? Or like a bigger hierarchy person has come around?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just have this feeling that we shouldn't be here. Should we not be in this room?
Is it men only?
Off limits as well, because of what they stored in here.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to let us know. If you could touch that box in that hole in the wall over there, it would let us know. Are we not allowed? Do you reckon, be honest if you don't want to do it, if one of us goes in the room next door and one of us stays here, see if it does anything? If you don't want to do it, oh yeah.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah.
I'll be able to hear you, it's only next door. Do you want to stay in here with this camera?
I don't mind.
Right, I'm literally just next door.
Yeah.
You alright? Come on then.
Well, guys, it's just you and me. So, Susie's left us now. It's just you and me having a chat. Is there anybody here in this room with me at all? If there is, could you touch maybe one of the bulbs that's lying around? As we've said, there's 4 down here. There's one on the track. There's one just over there. One on the bucket. And of course we've got the box. And if you touch the box, that would be amazing. Susie would hear it next door as well. So if I have got anybody in here with me at all.
I won't shut the doors. Because this, guys, is where... Oh, that hole's blocked up. This is where I think that thudding was coming from. I am going to face this way because I don't feel comfortable. Right, we've split off. Zoe's on her own. I'm on my own. Could you make a noise in here for me if you're with me?
I still can't take my eyes off the moon, but I'm going to have to keep my eyes looking at these walls. So are we out of bounds in here? Was it men only? If it was a men only, can you make a bang? Or maybe not a bang, maybe touch one of the balls.
I'd really, really appreciate it. We both would tonight. If you could come forward, prove to us that the paranormal is real.
Or, here's something. If you are in here with me, can you go next door to Susie and can you touch her hair for me? Just like give it a tweak so that she knows that you're there. And when she comes back, I can ask her if she felt anything at all. Because it would be really interesting to know whether you can do that.
Can you make a knocking noise in here on the door? Can you talk to me? Show me in your way, however you want to show me. If you want to show yourself in this room with me, anything. That was outside, guys, that was a lorry. Do you want to show yourself to me? Can you appear in front of me, in front of them doors? Can you move something in this room? Some rubble on the floor? Anything?
So over behind where we are was where the explosive rooms were. Did this hold explosives as well? Or the guns?
There's equipment in the room with Zoe. Can you set any of that off? We really do just want to know your story. That's all we've come for. We're not here to harm you. We just want to know you're here.
You've gone very quiet today. You were hearing quite a few bits before. As soon as we started, we had a few bits. And then you've gone quiet.
If I throw something, can you copy me? There's a board on that window. Can you knock on that? Starting to feel on edge, guys, but I know what it is. I reckon it's because that's the only way in and out, and I'm at the back of the room, and if somebody come in here now, I'm fucked. But if you came in here with me, I'd be fine. Can you come in here?
So I'm just going to listen, and
you like to see if you can make some sounds for me with your feet or whistle.
Well, you were awfully quiet for me. I hope you're giving Zoe a bit of a time. I thought I just heard a man hum. Did you just try and talk to me? Did you hum? Could you do it again?
Do we have Tom with us? Okay, so now I've got a feeling that I'm not alone. It is just a feeling. It might be just because it's getting darker. But it'd be really nice to know if I wasn't alone. If you could touch, even walk in front of the light that's at the front door. Touch one of the balls. Even you could knock over that drink or push it so it rocks. Anything.
I'll come to the back, the front of the room. Okay. Can you please make a noise in this room with me, if you're here? I did just hear a little bit of movement over there, but that could have been anything. But if that, I'm gonna have to come away from that door. If that was you that's just made a noise, could you please do it again, but a bit louder?
Did you like working here? Was you made to work here? Oh shit. Excuse my French. I don't know whether something was just thrown or if it just fell. But we'll tell Susie because I think she might be on her way back in a minute, but that was right behind me. And we have got a bit of air ceiling, but who knows?
Let's go back to Zoe. Go on. No, did I make you jump?
No.
What happened?
Something behind me, dropped.
Did it?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's from the ceiling. I was just saying, for these guys, it was it might have picked up, it might not. It was like that.
I had a noise like that.
Did you?
Literally not long ago before I left the room.
Yeah, that was just before you came in.
Well, that's weird then.
Did anything happen to you in there?
No, I started to feel on edge, but I said I think, because I went to the back of the room and I said I think it's because there's only one entrance and exit, and if someone comes in, I'm fucked. But I think that's why I felt on edge. But the only thing was that noise. I thought I heard a man hum, sorry, as well. But apart from that,
Okay, because I asked them to do something to you.
I asked them to set some equipment off for you. No.
Nothing. But I did get a really itchy finger.
Did you?
A really itchy finger. And I was like, oh, I don't know if you've asked them to do something for me.
No, just equipment.
I asked them to push that bottle over. Nothing.
No.
I asked them to set that off. I asked them to come in there and touch your hair.
We did just try for another EVP, but I won't bore you with the process of it like the last one because once again, nothing happened. But just as I was putting the machine away, this happened. It's good though, isn't it?
I just can't get over the water bit. Sounds like water.
Is that a female? Look at that. It's quite loud. Just gonna have a look. That was right there. It was like, it wasn't loud. It was like that when I turned and looked, I would say it was on wood and there's 2 wood planks there.
Wow. Okay.
Who are you gonna call? Susie and Zoe.
I was going to say Fort Spooky.
Fort Spooky.
The one and only. I am
The one and only. Boop, boop. Can't remember the word.
Ain't nobody I'd rather be.
It's gone really cold in here as well, but I think it's because it's dark now and I was going to say the doors are open, but there's no glass on the windows. Deckard. I'm feeling a cold breeze.
I bet it was cold here in the winter when they were working, you know.
Yeah, I bet it was. Well, thank you very much. And thank you for joining us. It's been amazing. It's been quite a cool night, actually. I hope you enjoyed the investigation, though. Let us know in the comments what you thought.
You're right.
Yeah, that ceiling's bowing. Well, that's not very good, is it? Anyway, we're going to go. Ciao.
Love you.